Hi, welcome to video 3 in the little GP tracker tutorial series. This video we're going to go over selections, muting, compact sequencer and instruments, and finally shortcuts. First, selections. The way to make a selection is by holding the left trigger and B. So starting here at the top left, 0, 0, hold left trigger, B, and then I can move. Now I've let go of both buttons and moving the D-pad continues the selection. Once I've finished with the selection that I want, I will hit B to copy. You can move down somewhere else to a blank section, hold the left trigger again into A, and it'll paste. Pressing both B and A at the same time will delete these, so we don't actually want those in our song. So that was, again, left trigger plus B. If I hit B for a second time, it'll select the whole row, and then moving down, releasing the buttons and moving down, we'll select more rows. Finally, holding left trigger and pressing B 3 times will select the whole screen. And anytime hitting B will copy. If you hit left trigger and A, it will cut the whole screen, or cut the selection, excuse me. So just cut there, and then if we want to paste it back, just left trigger and A. And there's our whole selection again. Okay, so now moving on to how to mute sections. So if I start playing this, 0, 0 is this vocal, 21 is empty, and 0, 1 has some bass in it, which you might not be able to hear. Actually, let me turn up the master. Okay, so if I start playing this and let's say I just want to I want to mute this vocal series so I can just hear the kicks better. How you do that is by right trigger plus B. So if you start playing, you'll see the three arrows showing that is playing. So if I want to mute this first column, I hold right trigger and B. So let's start playing. Oh, excuse me. Didn't mean to hit that button. And you see, if I hold the buttons down, it's muting this channel. Now, if I release the B first while still holding down right trigger, it goes back to playing full volume. Now back to holding both buttons down, I release right trigger first. Now it will keep the column muted. Okay? And if I wanted to unmute it, I would do the same thing. Right trigger plus B, release right trigger first, and now the column is unmuted. If you want to not have to remember that all the time, and let's just say you've been muting, and now I can't mute even if I want to. And let's say you don't want to have to go through each column and figure out what to unmute. Just hitting both of the right trigger and left trigger buttons at the same time will unmute all columns. Similarly, to solo column, it's the same thing, just with right trigger and A instead of right trigger and B. So starting again, right trigger A, holding both, it is soloing the column. Let go of A first, it will play all of them. Let go of trigger first, it will continue soloing just this. Both triggers to go back to normal.